Hi, welcome back to this week's vlog. Anybody want to come and get me? That's why I had stopped the video. They couldn't hear you. All I'm saying is I had no problem taking care of my mother for however long she needed.
You want fishing grease?
Yes, ma'am. And now that she is well, nobody told me about when she got better and started acting. You know, she got a new esteem to life now.
What I got there?
Like a new esteem to life. Them ain't the right words. Listen, I was up until
You said the salmon cake wasn't good, right?
It was weird. It was like flat.
Okay.
It looked like a pancake. It looked like a round scrambled egg.
Okay.
And I was mad because I was like, I don't like eggs.
Okay.
But yeah, she got a new. You know, the grass is greener on the other side. She done made it because she almost might didn't. And
Almost might didn't. Okay.
Listen, and now I think she broken. She said, "Just be prepared to bring me back," which is accurate because I'm gonna be like, y'all don't have Simply Lemonade in here, and where is what? I don't. No, thank you. I'm not gonna stay for too long. I just need, like a solid 24 hours, maybe even. Cause she's special. I wouldn't trade her for the world, though.
Orange juice.
That's fine. Do they have like a? You know what? I need to go to the store.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't got no drink in there. Now listen, I tell you what. I saw a meme the other day that said if an older white man say, "I tell you what, you are in danger." That is accurate.
Who says that?
An older white man. I tell you what. If I go in a grocery store again and they don't have no Simply Lemonade, I'm gonna riot. It was one time I cried. That man was so confusing. But yeah, welcome to this week's vlog. I don't know. It's Saturday. I'm supposed to be posting last week's vlog today. I don't know if y'all gonna get that. So y'all
be nice to the people and give it. Why are you showing them my raggedy hair?
All is fair in love and war. I don't even know what that means for real.
Right.
And I just be saying it out loud. Don't even be knowing. Just like people be saying, right, jack all trades. Don't even know the rest of the quote. Did you say just be mouthing? Well, I was saying I want to go to the grocery store because I would like to put some cranberry juice in my orange juice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Don't that sound delicioso?
Yeah.
All right, let me get up. I'll see y'all at the store. Look, guys, it's the rainbow. Y'all, he is sitting in my lap because he wants me to pet him. Hi, welcome to today, because I haven't vlogged anything. Shout out to being 29 almost with acne. I had to come to Best Buy. We are in Wegmans. I came for cookies, but as you can see, we have things in our cart, but we got a tiny cart on purpose, so that we don't just be in here grabbing a whole bunch of stuff that's unnecessary. You make me feel like dancing. I think Mom is gonna make taco dip tonight.
Huh?
I'm talking to the vlog.
Oh.
We need chips. And you want to get like an aluminum pan?
Yeah.
So yeah, Wegmans is my favorite place on earth. But yeah, now we need chips and a pan. And then we can go. Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. Y'all have not seen me from this particular angle in a long time because my room was a mess. It was very much a depression pit, and I haven't vlogged the last couple of days because my best friend came over to help me clean. I still have like a bunch of stuff that I still need to straighten up. But I also was like, oh, that smells so good. I'll tell you what it is in a second. I also was kind of dealing with the secondhand embarrassment because I didn't realize how bad I let things get. And my best friend was like, friend, I understand, but we are fixing it. We won't let it happen again. Like, she is, I don't know what I did to deserve such a good friend. But when I figure it out, I will let y'all know so that y'all can do it too, because she is just awesome. And like I said, still got stuff to straighten up. But the large majority of it, the hard part is done. So, my goal is to finish cleaning on Saturday. So that tomorrow I can get some stuff done. And then today, I am participating in a read-along. So I want to document that in the vlog so that it can finally be a legit reading vlog. So I want to do that. I'll tell you about the book in a second. And I'll probably put like a short reel or something like that on the Instagram and the TikTok too. So that is that. I have to do some running around with mom today, but I'm taking my book with me, so that's fine. And it's a short one. It's only 288 pages, I believe. So the goal is to read all day, obviously eat in between that and all of that. I need something for my face. I need to moisturize my face. Okay, this perfume is Dolce and Gabbana. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see it finally. The only one. So mom and I used to wear the one all the time, and I think last year I went and grabbed a bunch of little small bottles of perfumes that I like, just to see if I still like them or do I want to use something new or whatever the case may be. And I came across that, and it smells so good. I know my mom about to be sniffing me, so that means we're gonna have to get the big bottle. Y'all can see my gut in the mirror. Jesus be offense. Okay, hold the phone. Let me grab my book and my highlighter. So, if you don't already know, Michael K. Williams is one of my favorite people on the planet. I was first introduced to him as a kid as Omar on The Wire. And then as I got older, my family is really big into house music. And he, I don't know if people know this or not, but he started his career out in dance. And one of my favorite things about going to the house music festivals in Newark or Brooklyn or wherever was he would be there, and baby, he would dance. It was one of my favorite things to watch in the world because it was like the first time that I had saw this character on TV that I very much believe was real. You could not tell me that Omar wasn't gonna come down the street whistling and kill us all. You could not tell me that. So it was the first time that I got to see an actor in their real life element, and kind of detach the two. Right. And I've been following him ever since. And then of course he was in a lot of other things, but the next thing that I absolutely loved was Lovecraft Country. So I'm super excited to read this. I am doing this read along with Always Black on Instagram. I will post their stuff here if you are not following them and you want to follow another person that is recommending diverse reading by Black authors and creators and so on and so forth, you should follow them. They're awesome. So yeah, I already started reading. I have me a highlighter. I got me a pen because I know that I'm gonna want to take notes and such. I read the co-author's note, and I'm about to get into the introduction. Let me tell you something. This has a table of contents. Isn't that glorious? Why are you focusing there and not here? Here we go. A table of contents. When was the last time you saw a table of contents in a book? I don't know what these new age authors, I don't know what their issue is with table of contents, but they don't be using them. I found a bunch of bookmarks that I never put up for sale. And they say, because I didn't like how they printed, but they say plot twists, Black literature is literature. Maybe I'll redesign those and put them up on the site. I don't know. So yeah, this is what I will be reading all day. The goal is to finish it today. I also want to talk to you about the other book that I'm reading, that my good friend Dawn Shay and I are going to do a live about. So give me a second, let me go grab that. Okay, I'm back. So I'm also reading right now Parish by Latoya Watkins. Both of these books actually came out this past Tuesday, and baby, I'm almost at the halfway point of this book. And sir, just because you hear me talking don't mean that you could hope and holler. Trigger warning for all of the things. If you read this and you haven't already done the work to heal some of your traumas, you're gonna need to have your therapist on speed dial. If you are not one to read heavy books, this is not for you. Okay, I personally don't mind a heavy book. It don't bother me none. I guess maybe that's not true. They are very thought-provoking, but like, it's not gonna send me into a deep depression. I ain't gonna go out here and be acting an ass because of it. I'm okay. I actually like books like this, for the reason that they are thought-provoking. I think that's important in literature. I think that we need a balance. Like, I think that we do need to read stories about our own trauma. I think we do need to read them. I think because there are so many different learning styles, there are so many different ways that we internalize things, that sometimes you need to see yourself on paper or in TV shows, movies, so on and so forth. With that being said, I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I started reading it on Tuesday. It's Thursday. I'm at the halfway point. And the only reason that I'm not spending the time to finish this today is because I'm reading the Michael K. Williams book with the read along today. The writing is phenomenal. So it's a story about a Black family from Texas and their trauma, and kind of how it starts with their matriarch. And so far, it is very much giving. If we don't face our trauma and heal it, our children and their children will have to face it as well. And it's going to stay in the family until someone is brave enough to do the work to undo these generational curses, to undo this generational trauma that we just continue to pass down because we don't know how to communicate, because we're too afraid to go to a therapist, because we think that means that something is wrong with us, because we don't actually want to face the things, or we don't want to take the blame, or all this long list of things, right? It's also, we need to give our parents more grace. 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 And I feel like by the time some people become parents, they start to realize what why their parents made certain decisions, why things were done a certain way, so on and so forth, where I think by then it's too late, right? Because it usually happens once you have a teenager. We need to start instilling in our children, and I don't have any children, but there are a lot of children that I love. So we need to start instilling in them that although they think that we are superheroes, they look to their parents like these super whatever, that we are human nonetheless. Your mama and your daddy and them are human, and they had a life prior to you ever existing. They made mistakes. They're still going to make mistakes because they don't know neither. They don't know they don't know. They don't know either. In the same way that we are living based on our experiences, so are our parents. So are they. They are living based on their experiences. And because we don't know, we weren't there, I think a lot of the issue is people don't think of their parents as humans prior to them being born. You only know them as these people that are supposed to take care of you because that's their job, but they are more than that. They are way more than that. And I'm not saying that you can't be, your feelings can't be hurt. They can be, but they aren't exempt from hurting your feelings just because they're your parent. Like, they're not exempt from all of these things, granted abuse. But they're human. They are human. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to do things that they think are helping you, even though it's causing you some sort of trauma, right? Because they're doing things based from their perspective of, well, this is what I would have wanted done for me. And I think that's another thing. Like, you got to learn your kid. You got to learn the kid that you have. It's thought-provoking. It is good. But the trauma is in detail. Detail. Okay, so keep that in mind if this is something that you want to read just based off of me talking about it. Both of these books you can get from shelbeyinthebookstore.com if you are interested. And yeah, I will check in with y'all in a couple of hours once we are done doing all of the things, and I'll tell you how far I'm into the book and all of that kind of stuff.
Don't say nothing smart, Shelby. I need Nikki.
We came to one of my favorite places, the original Pancake House in West Caldwell. If you've never been, you should come. We're gonna sit and eat breakfast. I've read about 20 pages maybe of the book, and I am enjoying it so far. I'm probably gonna need a nap when I get back in the house eventually, and then I will continue my reading. Anything you would like to say to the vlog?
Hi, vlog.
So I get the same thing from here every time. Pecan pancakes and corned beef hash. Mom got bacon and eggs and some regular buttermilk pancakes. Hello. Today did not go as planned. The errands got away from me, and I've only read 77 pages so far. I am really enjoying this book. I think the book is very introspective, and it's a lot of him. I think a lot of the times with memoirs, it can often be people talking about how they changed their life around, opposed to just accepting who they were at some point in time. And I like that the book starts out with him being like, listen, I'm an addict. And that's what a lot of people see when they think about me, or when they see me, they see an addict. And you know, he's very much like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he's accepting of himself, and he's kind of taking us through the journey of like how he got to where he was, which I think is important. I think it's important to acknowledge the things that got you to where you are, or to the not so great things in your life, because I think a lot of the times we try to ignore it, and that's not going to help us either. Like, we can't just ignore the bad things because they make us uncomfortable. We have to acknowledge them and move forward with them, and he talks a lot about feeling all of his feelings, right? And feeling the things that he was going through, whatever. But so far, I think I'm on about chapter 4 or 5. He is talking a lot about how things got to the way that they are. I'm sorry, I'm putting my diffusers on for the night. I have one over here. Ooh, that smells good. And then there's one closer to my bed that has eucalyptus. I need to put water in that, and water in my spray bottle for my hair. That's that. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna finish it today like I planned on, because today just got away from me. But I'm gonna read until I get sleepy, and then read in the morning until I'm finished. And yeah, I'll update you some more tomorrow. I look like yesterday. How are you? Good afternoon. I'm all right. How are you? That's good. I gotta run to the grocery store. I am nauseous, but that's just the life of adjusting to birth control right now. But I'm going to the store. I'm at the halfway point of scenes of my life. Just about at the halfway point. Excuse me. When I come back, I'm probably going to try and take a nap. Excuse me, because I don't feel good. And then I will finish reading and let y'all know how it is, so that I can get the vlog up. I read some of Parish last night. I don't know if I recorded it or not. I don't think I did. This acne is really doing a number. Like, these little spots that I've been getting, like, I'm sick and tired. But yeah, I was reading Parish last night, and so many thoughts. That's all I can, like, so many thoughts. But it is interesting reading Parish as I am reading scenes from my life, because it's giving two perspectives of trauma that very much coincide. Whereas Michael K. Williams, he's speaking of it from a perspective of accepting that these things have made him who he is. Versus Parish being about a group of people, a family, that just refuse to actually accept and actually speak about the things that have happened to them. So I'm reading two books at the same time that are about the same thing, about trauma and about how it affects the mind and how it affects people and all of that sort of thing, but from someone that has gotten to a point that they were willing to face it, versus people that just are choosing to ignore it. And there was a part in Parish last night where the matriarch of the family, Helen Jean, was talking about finding out about some other trauma that was inflicted on her children by one of her children, by her son. And she basically says that she just did not want to face it. She didn't want to have to face what it meant that these things were happening, because then she would have to face herself and accept some sort of blame. And that shit made me mad. It made me so mad. But it also created this thought process for me, because I'm always talking about seeing parents as human, right? And that is a very human thing. But when do you, as someone who is supposed to protect your child, when do you take yourself out of it? Or when do you become brave enough to face the scary things so that you can save your kid? You so busy running away from the things that you don't want to face because of how hard it's going to be for you to face it. Whole time you're doing this to your, like, you're making your children the way that they are, because you don't want to face your own traumas. And I'm not saying that facing trauma is easy. Ask me how I know. It's not easy. But I'd rather be uncomfortable. And I think about this a lot because I'm terrified of having a kid one day to have to face some of the things that I've faced. Now, we can't get rid of trauma altogether. Things are going to happen, right? There are going to be certain things that I can't avoid for my kids if I'm ever blessed enough to have them. But if I can face my things and I can look at life differently and I can heal, that saves them a little bit. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm not going to be the perfect mom because I'm human. That's just the make of the world. But if I have to be uncomfortable to be better, not only for them, but for myself, why not do that? Right? Instead of just ruining all of your children. All because she just didn't want to face it. She didn't want to face it. So now her children have had to suffer in similar ways that she has because she didn't want to face it.
What time are we supposed to be going to buy Mel?
I don't know. Text him and ask him. So what you say was wrong with you?
Shelbey.
Yes.
Get your food and eat.
I'm gonna do that. What you say was wrong with you? You really gonna ignore me?
I'm trying to do what you said.
I don't remember what I said.
You said go to sleep.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to do that? Hello. It feels good to, like, get dressed and go somewhere. Even though we just going to my uncle's house. And I just got on, like, a sundress. And some sandals. But it feels good to, like, go hang out with family and go somewhere other than doctor's appointments and running errands. That's where we are headed to, down to my uncle's house so I can see my baby. And my uncle said that we're going to dinner. So I really am enjoying the relationship that I have with him. Now I'm just all in the camera. I need to get this laundry out of my car. Let's put y'all there for a quick second. Yeah, I need to get this laundry out of my car. Because it's in the way. And my uncle's all fussed about it, but he'll be alright. He will be alright. But yeah. I wonder if I can move this seat back some more. Let's go over here and try. I'll be back. Y'all friend said I'm cute.
She is. I'm punching in your eye. Why you just can't say thank you, mommy? I said she's cute.
I said thank you.
Why you in my face?
Because I could do that. I'll call the people on you. Ma. Say mama, mama, mama. 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 Oh, stop pulling my baby hair. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Don't put my hair in your mouth. Do you see her laughing at me? Mommy, she beating me up. That hurts. That's not nice.
Pull it, baby.
Hello. So, I finished Scenes from My Life by Michael K. Williams, and it is a phenomenal memoir. I want to read it again, actually, because there are so many things that you can take away, and I think the main thing is it's so many things. I can't wait to do like a full review video on it, because it's just I have so many thoughts, and I really need to like sit with it before I just spew out a lot of things. But I think the main thing that I took away from it is accepting yourself and understanding that the journey that you're on isn't for no reason. You may not understand it. It may be scary in the moment, but later on it's all going to make sense. And it's a lot bigger than you. You need to go through certain things so that you can understand how to reach back and to help your community. I think the second half of the book was definitely about we need to treat our children better, which goes back to last week's vlog where I was talking about how do we build trust in them if we're constantly judging them. But also we have to realize that they are growing up a lot faster than we are. Like, I grew up a lot faster than the generation prior to me, and I have experiences that the generation prior to me can't even fathom, right? The same goes for the ones behind us, and we need to listen to them. They are smart. They hurt the same way that we do. They experience depression. They have all of these emotions. They're losing their friends and their parents to drugs, to senseless gun violence, to all sorts of things, jail, to all sorts of things, and we need to help them. We need to listen to them. They are going to know how to fix this because they are in it and because they see things. And the answer isn't always leaving the hood. That's not always the answer. And I think that's something that made me think, because he was like, why is the goal leaving? Why is that the goal? Where are we going? What are we doing? Why is the goal to leave? And I think that's a very valid question, when really we need to be going back and doing the work and showing up for these kids. So now I have all sorts of things going through my head of how I can help, and so on and so forth. I am at the halfway point. Excuse me. A little further than the halfway point in Parish, but I want to finish that tonight. So that's the plan for today, so that tomorrow I can clean my room and record a bunch of videos to get videos up for the month of September, which I'm super, super excited about. So I'm going to end this vlog here, but this vlog is going to end right where next week's vlog begins. So I'm gonna see y'all in a few seconds.